Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday the 14th of the March 2021. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar. What we can see straight on is that we got an official cash rate made of the Reserve Bank of the New Zealand. This official cash rate is still 0.25%. Of course, there was a Reserve Bank of New Zealand rate statement announced after the official cash rate had been made, so we will definitely take a look at the New Zealand dollar today. We got some speech from Bank of Japan Governor Haruko Kuroda, as you can see here. So maybe US dollar to Japanese yen will be interesting to take a look at. During the London session, there isn't much of the data scheduled for release on the industrial production from the Eurozone at 10 o'clock, but during the New York session we got some other data to be published. There's import price index, crude oil investor inventories at 3:30 for all of you crude oil traders, so we'll take a look at the crude oil today. We got a speech from the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell at 5 o'clock and Beige Book at 7. Then some speeches from the FOMC members, John Williams and Rafael Bostic. So not really busy day, but because we got this official cash rate from the New Zealand the central bank, we will take a look at this chart first. So what is going on the New Zealand versus the American dollar chart on the daily time frame? What we see here is a breakout. The breakout had been made above the 38% of the Fibonacci retracement of the last, this smaller wave down. We hit the level of 50%, which is 7,105 pips. As you can see, this level is very close to the technical resistance as well, located at 7,097 pips. And right now we are testing these two levels. There is a breakout out of this channel. As you can see, this upper channel line had been violated, and this looks like a valid breakout because the increase of the momentum is significant. We are trading at the level of 50% of the Fibonacci retracement, and the RSI is at the level of 52, so it's right above the neutral level. If, however, bulls want to test 61% of the retracement at 7,141 pips, there is nothing wrong with that. That might do it very quickly. There is another technical resistance at 7,151, so relatively closely to the 61%. So right now we can remove 38 and leave just 50 and 61. Another technical resistance is seen as important one, and it's on 7,175. So this level is right now technical resistance, and the immediate support is 7,065 pips, which is the top of this recent consolidation inside of this channel. So we got a bullish breakout on the New Zealand dollar, and it looks very promising for the bulls, but please remember it's still within the range of technical resistance, key technical resistance, and of course the Fibonacci retracement. As long as we trade below 7,175, there is still a chance for market to return to the down move. However, if we break above 7,175, the next target is around the level of 7,244, 7,269. So that would be definitely some other cycle which is currently developing, and this cycle might be the one that will resume the uptrend on the New Zealand dollar. So please keep an eye on this zone here. So that was the New Zealand dollar. Let's take a look at the Japanese yen, of course. What is going on there? Everything looks like we have left it last time. We got a 5-wave cycle, impulsive cycle to the upside, completed at the level of 110.98. Since then we are trading down. We are trading down in the first new in the first new cycle. This cycle is corrective in nature, so right now we are of course going a little bit lower. So let me just zoom in a little bit and to see where are the key levels right now. So the first thing is that we have a top at 110.98. This level of 111.71 has not been hit, so it looks like this recent move down is the correction, right? So it's like a true correction, right? It's a new cycle correction, and of course we are heading towards the lows of the wave 4. So we will just adjust our zone of the technical support. So this is of course our green zone, and this is of course our green line. So we are heading towards 108.18, 108.41 pips. So this is now the target for the for the US dollar to the Japanese yen. The impulsive cycle had been completed, and right now we are heading down. The momentum confirms this move. We are actually at the level of 49.48. So right below the neutral level of a 50. So if we get towards 108.41, 108.18, this momentum should be much lower, and of course that would mean the market is coming towards the oversold conditions, and the bounce is possible. But please remember, it looks to me like this is only the wave A of the correction. There will be wave B and wave C at least. So it looks like we are going to have 3 waves in this correction as usual, and the correction might get deeper, even below 108.18 on the US dollar to the Japanese yen. And the last market for today, let's take a look at the US dollar index. We just hit our target. We just hit our level, our target zone. Let me just zoom in. Maybe it would be better to see this. We just hit our target zone after the ABC correction had been completed, right at the extension of 161. So we don't need that anymore. So we can just delete this. Our scenario was very good since the beginning. Since the top of the wave 5 of the wave C, we just hit the 91.72 level. 91.58 is waiting for the hit, but it looks like if we will not get any kind of a reversal higher, that would be wave B or wave 2, it depends. Then of course we can break lower towards 91.28, because this is the low of the wave 4, of the previous wave 4 of the lesser degree, and that kind of a market move would be typical for the correction, and there is nothing new and nothing strange about it. So we can absolutely put our technical resistance at the level of this is 93.41. so this is the top of our ABC correction, and right now it looks like we might even start some sort of impulsive continuation to the downside, because this looks very steepy, this looks very dynamic. So it might be at wave 1 or wave A of the new decline, and it looks like we will continue the larger time frame trend, because as you can see, this ABC correction was counter trend correction. It's not a new move, it's not a new cycle, it's not an impulsive cycle. It might get a little bit more complex and time consuming, because we might have some kind of a complex correction here in form of the WXY correction. We will see, but so far it generally moves into our targets. It develops just as anticipated. So please be careful with all of the US dollar positions, because it looks like we have completed ABC correction, and now we are heading lower in order to continue the long-term downtrend. We can see here on this chart that the trend is absolutely down on the US dollar, and right now it looks like we are going to continue this trend. Or the other scenario with the alternate scenario is that this ABC correction is a part of a complex and more time-consuming correction, which means we will go up and down, up and down, up and down for more time until the correction is completed, and then downtrend will resume eventually. So that's my point of view and analysis for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.